Hey guys, hope you're enjoying your weekend. And welcome to my new subscribers. And thank you to my returning subscribers. I hope you guys are doing your clearing and staying grounded because this energy is something. We've been like every day, we have been having multiple solar flares. And what that is doing, well, number one, anything that's left that needs to be healed, that's going to come to the surface. But right now, your bodies are going through a transformation. Your bodies are upgraded. So make sure you increase that water intake. And I know a lot of people been having body aches. You might want to change your diet a little bit or, go as you're intuitively led. But yeah, that's if you're sleepy, don't push it. Take your naps because your body is being upgraded. But what I wanted to talk about today is how lower beings feed off of your energy. And while it's so important, anything that comes up, go ahead and heal it and release it. Because people that vibrate at a really low frequency and lower beings, vampiric beings, these beings and people, they cannot manifest. The only thing they can do is use the low frequency of others. That's why you will see like people that do anything to gossip and slander, anything to bring you down. People are going to be trying to piss you off more now. Anything to get you at a low frequency, because once you're at a low frequency, you kind of become a feeding source. And really, that's why this matrix was created anyway. It is like basically a feeding ground. That's to feed these entities. I mean, they can't stand humans no way because you're co-creative beings. That's why they can't stand you. It don't matter if you work with them or not. They still, like the people who work with them, it's like they still don't like you. That's why they call them tricksters. But anyway, that's why right now it's real important to stay away from negative people, because people that aren't doing the healing work, with each day that passes, they're just going to get worse and worse. That's why people so bad now, they are trying to cling on to other people. And this is really common with toxic families, especially like with karmic mothers, because that is how they were able to manifest their entire lives. That's why they gaslit some of them. I don't know why you can't say this word on YouTube, but abuse their children, anything to keep them in a low frequency and in pain, because they're low entities. So some of them are reptilians anyway, but we don't talk about that here. But that was the only way they were able to sustain themselves, and they were able to manifest their entire life off of their kids' frequencies by keeping their kids at a low frequency. That's why they did it. And since that reality is crumbling, that's why you have so many karmic mothers now that are obsessed, seriously obsessed with their children who they've already done wrong, and they're trying to come back around and do the same thing again, because they need the energy. The people that aren't healing, they need your energy to manifest. Because once a person could get you down to a low frequency and they keep you there, then that blocks your ability to manifest. So then if you're constantly having negative thoughts, with that being telepathic and magnetic, that's going to bring negativity back to you. And the lower being, they're able to use what you're not using, and they manifest off of that. And in 2020, Brother Panic, he did a video, and he went into detail on how these beings feed. You're nothing more than Archon feed or something like that. I'm going to link it down below. It's like an hour and a half, like less than an hour and a half. So if you want to because it's a good listen, and he, gives you the information, because people that vibrate at a low frequency, they're either already body snatched or they're heavily, heavily influenced by these beings. And these beings, with the frequency going up on the planet, they're desperate. They need to keep everyone in a negative mind state harping over past hurts, because if a person is doing that, that draws these entities to you, and they just make it worse and keep you there. That's why if they could keep you like in a state of depression, that's just like a feeding frenzy for them, especially with all the transition right now, and a lot of stuff is just kind of keep you stuck. They need the feeding source. So it's real important to make sure you release everything as it comes up. Release and heal, and definitely avoid negative people, because they are like literally going crazy right now. Because like I'm dealing with that myself, because like for decades now, like my own mother, she's just been collecting people like infinity stones to go against me, to keep me, because she's addicted, and she was actually manifested her life like that. But she's addicted to seeing people suffer. She's addicted to seeing people in pain. So it's just been decades, same thing, trying to keep me basically attacking every aspect of my life. And like I said, so many people are involved now. They missed all of, they didn't listen. They were warned many times. Stop. Lay it off. They kept going. But right now, people, especially with families, especially with karmic mothers, they are obsessed with seeing their children suffer. And a lot of them, unfortunately, trying to get them out of there. Since that reality is gone, they like, if they can't get you back to where you were when you were a child, a lot of them want their kids out of here. But there's lessons and growth in everything. Because it's like, you really think that I'm going to grow up to be hateful and bitter like you? I mean, the obsession is real every day, all day. Like, it's sad to be in your late 70s and to be that hateful and bitter to where that dominates every aspect of your life. I would never be there. So that's why, and when you heal from things like that, that helps you. That adds on to your rank. You evolve. So that's why it's real important. Stay away from, by all means, stay away from karmic family members, because they are real dangerous with this now. It's like if they can't get things back how they were, they're like going all out. But they wanted to be famous so bad. And like she wanted to be famous, wanted to be well known. She gonna be well known because she gonna be all over the news. I can't wait to post that clip. Like I said, just make sure you're doing your cleansings. And I'm gonna post that down below so you can kind of see how they feed, so you can see why it's so important right now to stay out of those low emotions, anger. Don't let anybody piss you off, take you there, because the more we go on, the more people are gonna be trying it. There's always growth in it for you. So, see you in a few minutes.